Finally, 2 years in the making. We had thought of this show 2 years ago, but hindi namin ma-timing si Lani because she's so ultra busy. And finally,
She's the one who's actually ultra busy.
we had to wait for the Queen first to be ready before we would do this. But here they are. So without further ado, I know that wala kang boses ngayon, Mori. Are you okay? From traveling, she just came back, but we're so happy that this concert is finally happening. So, are you gonna sing tonight? No, not today, no? Walang kantahan. Are you? Okay, but anyway, so with that, we'd just like to go right into it and open the floor for questions. Yes, this will be at September, tama ba yun? 22 and 23. That's a Friday and a Saturday here at the Theater Solaire. We're very excited. It's going to be our musical director, of course, is Louis Ocampo, and this is going to be directed by... Ikaw ba, di ba? Akit ka na dito, kaya ka pala mukha akong bagets ngayon.
Halika dito.
Sabi kanina ni Ana Peleo ng taga-Solaire, mukha kang John Lloyd ngayon, no? Ayan. Carlo Rosa is our director. Ayun. Kayo na.
Diyan lang. Diyan lang kayo ba?
Ayan. So anyway, we open the floor now for anybody would wanna ask questions. Hey, Mario kagad, naman.
Hi, Mario! Long time no see.
Nakarating ka rin ng Pilipinas.
Yes, so, Sunday, galing kaming Davao for the Kadayawan Festival.
Bigyan natin ng
Okay.
There's a mic.
Ito pala.
Hindi, we heard that you got, ano ba na, stranded ka?
Oh, hindi naman na stranded kasi alam naman natin lahat kung ano yung nangyari. So marami naman talaga na apektuhan doon sa incident na nangyari doon sa runway. So marami po talagang naapektuhan ng mga passengers, mga pa-domestic at lalong-lalo na yung mga international So bali po ang nangyari kasi we were supposed to fly sa Davao nung Saturday. Our schedule to fly is 3:15. Pero nag-delay ng once and then nag-delay pa uli. And then finally, na-declare na nga na cancelled po yung flight namin. But since we really have to be in Davao nga for the Kadayawan Festival, and meron nga po kaming show doon ng Sunday, following day, ang nangyari po, talagang naghanap yung mga staff para maka-fly po talaga kami. So ang nangyari po, nakasakay naman po kami, nakalipad kami ng mga a little after midnight na. So parang Sunday na po yun. Nakarating naman po kami sa Davao ng safe. And then when we got there, so we were trying to get all our luggages. Wala akong luggage. So syempre po, ako naman light talaga ako, traveler ako, Dalawa na po kaming mag-asawa nagta-travel, pero isa lang po yung luggage namin. So nandun po yung mga gamit namin, may makeup, yung damit ko po nagagamitin, and the shoes and all that. So wala pong natapos na po lahat ang Sunday, yung Kadayawan Festival, hindi po dumating yung luggage ko. So to make it short, nakuha ko naman po yesterday na deliver na po sa bahay. So ganun pa man po, I'm just really grateful that we were able to reach our destination safely and we were able to do the show sa Davao.
So what did you wear in the show? You went naked?
Bra panty lang, charot. And then so ginawa po yung sa SM Davao City. Kasi po we were promoting The Clash, yung show nga po namin sa Channel 7. And also sina Alden kasama namin to promote naman yung bagong TV show nila na Magtanggol. So ang nangyari naman po na merong makeup artist doon, and then they were generous enough for them to lend me some clothes. Actually, they gave me the clothes that I wore doon sa show. So I'm very grateful.
Okay.
So masaya naman, masaya.
So how does it feel doing this show with Alanis? The same question.
Lani Morissette.
The same question for Morissette. Si Lani muna.
Well, as explained by Odi Hamora earlier, na 2 years ago na po itong napag-isipan na magsama nga po talaga kaming dalawa ni Mori, and dahil nga po hindi nagpe-permit ng time and mga schedules namin, ngayon na lang po talaga matutuloy, and I'm very grateful that finally it's going to happen, and I am really privileged to be performing with this young lady over here, who happens to be half my age. Hindi pala half, more than half. And I'm looking forward to, because I think this is going to be our first time to be performing together. Even in ASAP, I don't think I did.
We've had one.
We had you know, a chance to perform together in ASAP, but and that's about it. So this is really gonna be great, interesting, and cool. So I'm looking forward to our show.
It's gonna be fun, of course. I actually remember that time po na we were doing ASAP. We had a prod with Clarice, and then you just came from the States, and then you guested in ASAP, and then I told you, Miss Lani, alam niyo na po ba? Then we were just giving like ganun smile. And then hanggat sa we finally got to share it with everybody na we're doing the concert. So ako, it's an honor for me to be able to be collaborating, of course, with Miss Lani, and getting to work with her so far sa mga shoots namin, sa mga meetings. Sobrang humbling yung experience, na napaka-humble din po. Sobrang nakaka-inspire. Yeah, thank you po. Thank you for saying yes also.
Idol mo si Miss Lani.
Yes po, she's really one of the artists na I really have looked up to ever since I started po.
Okay, what songs ang gusto mo sa kanya?
What songs I've loved from her?
Dalawa lang.
I told Miss Lani nung nag-photoshoot po kami, isa sa
Yes.
pinaka-favorites ko was Tila talaga. So it's very inspiring, very uplifting.
Okay. Example nga, short lang.
Pause na nga.
Pause na nga, okay.
Sorry.
What happened?
I was in Dubai for my Dubai leg of
Yes.
May, and just minutes before my opening prod po, biglang nawala lang out of nowhere yung boses ko. And nagpanic po kami kasi hindi kami prepared kasi hours before I was totally fine. Pero we felt like, me and my family and my management felt like naniningil na po yung katawan ko sa kaka-travel ko for the past weeks. I've been traveling. I came from Canada and Australia that same couple of weeks. So feeling ko nung Dubai, naniningil na siya. Although hindi ko naman na-feel na nasa-stress ako, pero dahil nag-enjoy naman po ako, parang wala, bigla siya
And then
nangyari.
plus, syempre siguro, dry air sa
Super hot.
desert doon eh. So, ganun
Okay.
talaga. Oo.
My last question, Lani, ano yung advice mo kay Morissette in protecting our voice?
Well, I guess, kahit kanino naman, na kahit hindi naman siguro tayo singer, kailangan talaga natin ng enough rest. You know, marami rin akong mga kilala na sobra sa trabaho. Hindi singers to ha, pero talagang they lack sleep. And then talagang sisingilin talaga. Nandyan yung talagang bababa ang resistensya mo hanggang sa una, uubuhin kang konti, hanggang sa talagang magkakasakit ka na. Kapag ikaw talaga, hindi enough ang pahinga mo, hindi enough ang hours of sleep mo. So, ganun talaga din ang mangyayari. Hindi naman talaga makukuha lang yan ng mga vitamins and iba pa rin talaga if you are completely rested. So, yun lang naman din.
You never lost your voice?
Oo naman. Nawala na rin ang boses ko. Especially nung nagtatrabaho pa ako sa Las Vegas, nung showgirl. Kasi hindi pa nga sa Las Vegas, 5 times a week ang doon. Yung show pa naman namin, hindi naman katulad ito nung mga malalaking shows nila Celine Dion, nila J-Lo, yung mga ibang mga big artists na mga nag-perform doon na meron silang kung tawag mo doon, help electronically, di ba? Or digitally. Kasi almost all talaga naman ganun ang ginagawa na you sing on top of nagla-live singing ka na ka, tsaka naka-hook na yung boses mo sa tawag mo doon yung yung may tinatawag doon auto-tuner, mga ganyan. Para at least hindi ka ganun ka strain.
Yung Lani Misalucha?
Ay, wala. Raw singing talaga kami. Live talaga. Banda, and then that's it. Boses. Kaya ubusan din talaga. Tapos, nagpo-perform ka pa sa desierto na very, very dry. So, Pero ganun talaga eh, dumarating yung mga gabi na wala talaga. That I have to cancel it. So, then again, nagpapasalamat ako na na-experience ko yung ganong klaseng singing sa desierto. So, ganun din, dry skin din. Dry hair, dry skin. Caloric.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mario.
Next. Anyone would like to ask questions?
So, hello, I'm Danny. So, yeah, does that mean no repertoire yet since you've just, or is there a repertoire already for the concert? Yeah, there is.
Meron namang repertoire, pero secret pa muna.
Okay. No, I thought you're just meeting for the first time and setting things down.
Ay, hindi naman.
Okay.
We had 4 meetings.
I but
Sincerely
Ah,
accounted for.
so you can tell us any song, like the opening songs at least, or whatever. Okay.
The concept.
Go ahead.
I think the concept that we wanted to deliver with Tito Carlo directing us, so it's a Lani Morissette musical journey. I think we wanted to show how different, but at the same time, how similar din po yung mga journeys namin ni Miss Lani. In a way na parang iba-iba kami ng pinagdaanan yung journey namin as a singer, but it somehow meets na hindi masyadong pilit. I think that's something Tito Carlo should be explaining also. Yun, yung parang
But you both did all the choosing of the songs. Nothing was. You chose the songs, both of you.
we had our inputs din po. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Morissette, kakantahin niyo yung kanta ni Lani at kakantahin ni Lani ang kanta mo.
Ayun po ay dapat natin pangabangan kung mangyayari po yung mga ganun po. Kasi ayaw po natin ma-preempt yung show. Pero it's an interesting repertoire,
Oo.
I would have to say. It's not the regular na parang let's say showdown na mangyayari. It's a good balance of songs I feel kasi hindi siya yung masyadong expected. At the same time, we also don't want to disappoint our audience na yung mga inaabangan nila ay hindi mangyayari. So, ayun, maraming mailulok.
There was one time na we had a, parang, ang tawag mo doon, yung live, nung nag-makeup tayo, yung nag-live streaming tayo, we invited mga viewers for them to suggest some songs that they would like to hear sa aming concert. So marami mga pa-participate, nagbibigay sila ng mga suggestions, mga songs na gusto nga nila, no. So maraming mga gustong madinig yung mga tao. Pero actually yung mga sinasuggest nila ng mga songs talagang common. Alam mo yon na parang predictable yung mga talaga nila.
Duet talaga.
Oo, yung mga pang-duet talaga na pang male duet na song. So, yun.
Hi. Question ko lang, since yun nga, magkakolaborate kayo for this concert, would also there be a possibility na magkaroon ng collaborative album na kayo yung featuring your songs na kayong dalawa kumakanta?
Yeah, well, hindi malabong mangyari yun. That could be a good plan also. Since Star Records ko ba?
Yes.
So, since pareho naman kaming Star Records, yeah, hindi imposibleng mangyari yun.
Record na natin yung show.
Ayan, nagbigay ka na ng suggestion. Why not?
Also kasi since kayo, you go to concerts all around the world, so ano yung feel ng mga kababayan natin? At saka ano yung mga request nila usually for you? And yun nga, since nabalitaan na you'll have a concert for, yun nga, kayong dalawa, ano yung mga suggestions na kina-consider niyo from your experiences abroad?
Ano yung mga songs?
Mga songs or anything na parang gusto nilang mangyari in the concert.
Hindi sasabihin. Hindi, okay. Yung mga, anyway, going back to this live streaming, Ang dami nilang mga sinasuggest na songs. Number one yung ang daming mga nagsuggest na may common. Number one yung Many nights we pray. Yun, baka ilang sila, siguro mga 7 o 8. Yun ang sinasuggest nila. Ano pa?
Tell him.
Yan. Yung mga dalawa mo na.
Unusual na dalawang
Oo,
female
oo.
artist nag-share.
Yan. Tell him. Ano pa ba yun? Hindi ko na makatandaan, pero...
Marami din po nag-suggest na yung mga ballad na songs na pwede daw po namin i-showdown. Let's say, I think I remember one who said na pwede daw bang i-showdown daw po natin yung mga Never Enough. Meron mga nag-suggest ng mga ganun. So parang, pag-isipan natin kung pwede natin ba i-push ka. So line up. Pero parang masaya din po yung
Last question ko na lang. For the concert, since yun nga, bukod sa songs, gusto din nila makita kung ano yung susuotin nyo. So, how are you preparing for the gowns and the costumes that you'll be wearing for the concert?
Ayaw naman namin maging fashion show. So, di ba usually ganun talaga. But actually, it is actually nice yung ganyan na concert. Tapos, kasi gusto talaga ng mga tao yun no? Ay, anong susuotin niya? Di ba? Sa totoo lang, maganda talaga yun. Pero ayaw naman namin lumabas nga ito na fashion show. So it's just really going to be very simple. There's going to be like 3 different looks. The 2 looks would come from Albert Andrada, and then the other one would be from Cari Santiago. So, ganun lang kasimple. So, 3 looks lang naman ang makikita nyo sa amin. Very simple. Kasi nga, we would want to really feature yung singing and, beautiful music sa show. And the kwento, definitely in the kwento. Yun. So, yun lang. Cari Santiago and Albert Andrada. Ganun lang kasimple.
3 books pero
repertoire
mga
be the same
ganun
for
po
both nights? The same repertoire for both
Apo,
nights?
yes.
Okay.
Yes po. Next question?
Hello po.
Hi.
So sa local music scene kayo po yung 2 of the few singers who can hit whistle tones.
Siya yun! Hindi. Yung
Pero
sa
yung also-
akin, kumbaga yung sa akin na whistle, parang whistle lang ni Mini Ripperton. Yun yung nasa scale pa ng piano. Yung sa kanya wala na.
Wala pa rin po ako
sa
mas lalo.
piano. Wala na sa...
Hindi po, nandiyan pa rin. Nasa
Kasing iba kasing talaga yung nagagawa ni Mori, yung parang Mariah Carey. Yun talaga, hindi ko talaga... I actually do not know how to do that, honestly. Kasi hindi, meron kasi rin iba-ibang forma kasi ng vocal cords na puproduce yung ganoon. Yun. Ako, hindi.
Pero abot niyo pa rin po, Miss Lani.
Iba yung sa akin.
Abot niyo pa rin. Bribali ko hindi na siya whistle technique. Parang whistle pa rin yung tunog kayo.
Ako sabi nung paano ba yun?
Hindi ko rin po explain.
Minsan, di ba ganun lang, napoproduce lang napoproduce lang yung sound na ganun That's how amazing it is.
Pero para po sa inyo, parang how do you think it becomes an advantage when it comes to interpreting songs? Yung na-incorporate nyo yung ganong klaseng katataas na sound?
Oo. Yun ang maganda doon kasi nga, yun nga, na-incorporate mo yung ganoong pagkanta o ganoong pag-whistle sa kasi it's really amazing kasi nung si Mariah Carey parang akala natin siya, yung time na si Mariah Carey lumabas, nagsisipol siya ng gano'n, sabi ko, wow, parang siya lang yung nakakagawa ng gano'n. Kasi di ba yung mga songs ni Mariah, di ba, katulad ginagawa nito, oh night, di ba? Parang at least there's another texture that you can add on to your singing. Diba? Kasi maraming pwedeng texture na pwede mong i-inject sa particular song. Etong whistle na to, isa siyang magandang ano talaga rin, incorporate sa singing. Kasi may iba kang madidinig. Yun ang nakakatuwa
Style
doon.
po siya. Style po siya.
Ikaw naman, Morissette, parang do you still get nervous pag yung kailangan mo siyang i-hit o parang
Opo, ako naman po sa kahit anong performance po, may kaba pa rin po talaga kasi you can never know what can happen. Tulad nga po, like nung Dubai ko, akala ko okay na po lahat, biglang tsup! Walang boses, nawala lang out of nowhere. But we really have to work around the situation. I was grateful that there were so many people. I was surrounded so much love and prayers from everybody. And I also had to take medication for my voice. That's why we had to delay the show kasi it took about 30 minutes before the medication could work on my voice. Pero kung hindi po ako nag-take, wala po talaga akong boses. I feel na wala mong show na mangyayari. Kaya, steroids po. I really had to take it now because it was so bad out of nowhere. Ako po parang nahihiya rin po talaga ako sa audience ko, lalo na yung mga bumiyahe pa to be able to join us that night. Sa mga nag-cancel pa ng plans nila para maging nandun lang nung gabing yun. So, I owe it to them. I still had to give them a performance, a show. Na-erupts naman.
Morissette, di ba parang may nag-viral ka na performance yung nag-fail na whistle pero you were able to recover.
Of course.
Tapos ano yung feeling mo na parang pinupuri ka rin ng mga tao na parang ang bilis mo nung nakaisip kung paano siya isi-save?
Actually,
Or at least
pinupuri
live
ko
siya.
din po sarili ko kasi di ko rin, di ko alam kung paano ko naisip yung mga ganung moments. Pero it came in the moment lang din po talaga. Like I said po nung time na yun, anything can really happen when it's live eh. It can never really be super perfect, but it's just accepting na there are things like that can happen and that you're human and that you can learn from that experience sa next. Kaya nung time na yun parang naisip ko, sige, bawiin na lang natin sa mga ganitong paraan. Na-enjoy naman din po ng mga tao. Kaya all good, all good.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Question ko kay Lani. Lani, anong pwede mong imensahe sa mga fans ngayon pa lang na kasi ang Pilipino, especially pag nakikita nilang parehong magaling, nauuwi sa pagpapakontest. Di ba? Kung babasahin niyo yung mga comments, parang bakit biglang naging Generation A versus Generation B to? Sino mas mataas? Sino mas... Ano, ngayon pa lang, ano nang pwede mong sabihin sa mga fans sa dapat na pagtingin nila sa concert niyo?
Unang-una, hindi naman din talaga natin mapipigilan ng mga tao kung ano yung gusto nilang isipin o kung ano yung gusto nilang sabihin. Yun nga yung sinabi mo na katulad doon na may mga comments kasi nag-unti-unti na kaming maglabas sa social media nung aming poster. So nag-advertise na kami. So, syempre, yung mga tao, wow, this is something really to look forward to, mga ganyan. Tapos, syempre, meron ding mga comments na, wow, bakbakan to, mga ganon. Kasi nga, syempre, belter and then belter. So, yun talaga yung expectin ng tao na this is going to be something powerful, something really big, at saka magtatagisan. So, yun talaga yung hindi mo talaga maiiwasan din yung mga tao na yun ang gusto nilang makita sa show. Which is okay. Ang ano lang din naman namin, ang gusto lang naman namin na i-showcase o masabi doon sa mga lahat ng mga nag-e-expect na ganoon. Our show is going to be a lovely show. We are going to feature the story that happened in our lives. The adventure that we went through to reach this certain point in our lives. Yun yung talagang gusto namin maibahagi sa mga manonood sa amin, yung buhay namin at saka yung pagkanta namin. So really, it's just going to be a sharing of our story through beautiful singing and through beautiful music. So, yun lang naman din ang ano. But siguro kung we'll see, I guess maybe in one of the portions of the show, if people are waiting for that, we'll probably give them something like that. Diba? Bakit hindi?
Kay Morissette naman. Morissette, sa totoo lang, kinakabahan ka din ba na makasama sa number si Lani? Dahil talaga naman si Lani, kahit hindi niya sinasadya, minsan talaga namang na-eclipse niya kung sino man yung kasabay niya. Alam mo, hindi niya sinasadya, talagang magaling siya eh. Ikaw ba may ganun ka na, ano ba itong pinasok ko?
Siyempre po, the idea lang po na makasama ko si Miss Lani sa isang stage po is pressure na po talaga. Kasi I know as a performer, si Miss Lani gives so much to her audience. And ako naman, I just also want to equal that. I want to equal that. Gusto ko parang mag-complement sa energy din po ni Miss Lani. And it's an honor for me talaga to be able to, as a new artist, or as an artist ngayon na bago-bago ay makasama kong isang icon po talaga na kami sa Pilipinas or kami mga aspiring singers ay makakasama pong isang icon po of the Philippine musical industry. And yun, parang it's pressure pero it's good pressure kasi it pushes me to be able to also give my best po.
Yung last question ko.
Pero kapatid, alam mo, yung question na yun, I think dapat directed sa akin. Grabe siya. No, honestly, if you've seen her shows, her performances, I am telling you, para siyang yung baterya na hindi nauubos. Parang siya yung baterya na hindi maubusan ng energy, ng power. And it just, kumbaga doon sa commercial na Energizer, it keeps on going and going. Di ba yung I'm telling you, she would be singing this very powerful song, and then the next song is still like that, and she gives the same energy to this song, the same energy to her next song. So whether it be a mellow song or yung mga talagang matataas na ang tawag ng matataas na mga songs, ganun. So, I mean, ito, nakarating din sa akin ito, no, na meron ding mga na, I don't know if I'm going to use the word insecure, but meron ding mga ibang mga singers na somehow na medyo na ano sa kanya. Kasi nga, that's how good she is. Whenever she performs, talagang ito yung ipe-perform ko, ito yung maibibigay ko. Because this is how I actually sing, this is how I actually perform. Kaya yung parang yung mga nagaganon sa kanya. So, na hindi niya sinasadya kasi yun siya eh. Diba? Yun siya. So, yun nga, parang, yung ano na yun, parang ako yata yung dapat. Bata, sexy, maganda.
Sabi ko so sexy. Kayo nga po yung hindi po halata po.
Ay, naku. So, yun.
Yung last question ko kay Lani. Lani, lagi na lang pag ganito ang tinatanong namin, anong advice mabibigay mo doon sa kagaya ni Morissette na pataas pa lang siya. Ngayon naman ang tanong ko, ano ang reminder or maybe warning mo kay Morissette on her way up? Maybe sa tao nakapaligid, maybe in career choices, what would that be?
It's actually a good one. I would like to know.
May mga meron tayong mga priorities sa buhay. If you think that this is something that you wanted to do for the next, I don't know, several years, then do it because this is what you love. Ang kasi sa akin, iba yung naging priority ko talaga to. Nung bago pa ako lumabas sa industry, iba na yung priority ko sa buhay. So yun yung talagang inuna ko, which is to nurture my family. Kasi may pamilya na ako when I got into show business. So yun yung priority ko. So ang maganda doon, kumbaga enjoying to both worlds. My personal life, which is my family life, and also my career. Ang maganda lang talaga doon, hindi ko talagang hindi ko talagang binulusok ng todo-todo. Otherwise, kung talagang nangyari nga talaga sa akin, baka kasi hindi mo maaaring may masacrifice ang isa. So, it is just really good that I was able to balance both worlds. So, yung sa'yo, since I don't think that you're gonna, hindi mo siguro priority ang magkaroon ng relationship at this time. And I don't think anytime soon you want to get married dahil wala naman. So, then go ahead and i-mold mo pa ang iyong craft, ang iyong talent. And I'm telling you, you already are a very good artist, and you're going to go a long way. You're going to go a long way. And it's just, never forget that, bakit nagkakrak ba? Hindi, talaga, never forget that that was given to you. God gave you that. All of us, all of our talents, all of our skills were given from heaven. It was given to us, and anytime it can go away. It can be taken away from you in a snap. So you just gotta be grateful and always acknowledge the one who gave you that. So, and we have to be grateful all the time, and especially you, especially now that you're traveling, you always have to ask for guidance and protection, that you will always be safe in everything that you do. Yun. So yeah, so bakit nga ba? Kasi minsan nangyari na sa akin yun na minsan kasi masyado na akong busy, alam mo yun, tapos nalilimutan ko na teka muna, hindi na ako, hindi na, alam mo yun, minsan ganun talaga minsan unti-unti ka nang lumalakad away from the one that you have to give priority to. Ganon. Nangyayari yan sana lang hindi talaga dire-diretsong makalimot. Ganon. Kasi nangyari na sa akin yun before. So, nakakahiya. Nakakahiya lang na hindi mo ma-acknowledge yung nagbigay sa atin ng biyaya. So yun lang naman. Yun.
May follow-up ako kay Morissette. Alam mo, Morissette, madaling makalimot ang tao, no? Every time may dumadating, madaling nakalimutan yung mga nauna before them. If you were to speak with your fellow millennials, what would you tell them to remind them why Lani is queen?
Actually, yun na po yun. Yung nakita po natin ngayon. Just how she was able to manage her life. But at the same time, nakikita pa rin natin yung passion niya. Yung love niya for her family, and how God-fearing she is. She's showed us that just right now, how she values her relationship with God. At the same time, if that's your priority, everything else will follow. Kaya sobrang grateful ako to be working with such an inspiring woman na hindi lang napakagaling sa craft niya, pero napakagaling din ibahagi yung life niya sa ibang tao, and lalong-lalo na yung relationship niya po with God. Kaya being yun po, quote-unquote, a millennial, I think that's really something that we can never forget. Yung kahit na ang daming success na dumadating man sa aming mga career, ay dapat hindi pa rin namin makalimutan yung mga taong nandyan para sa amin from the very start, and of course yung taong nagbigay talaga sa amin yung mga blessings na ito.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any more questions?
Wala nang gusto magtanong tuloy.
Na.
Wala na tuloy gusto magtanong.
Hello.
Kaya nga rin siya.
Hi, I'm Mary from PEP. Medyo wrong timing na yata yung tanong ko. Although, tanong ko na rin, kasi sa culture ng, ewan ko, parang part na ng culture ng Pinoy, na pag may mga singers na nagsabay nagpe-perform, yun nga, sinabi kanina, kinukumpara. Pero as singers, kayo ba, nagiging issue ba talaga yun sa inyong mga singer yung sinasabi nilang nag-upstage during performance?
Nag-upstage yan. Eh, parang yung sinabi ni Iman tuloy Jojo, na ano yan?
Alam mo, real name niya.
Oo nga alam ko siya as Iman eh. Kasi minsan nga, katulad ng sinabi ko rin nga, na hindi mo talaga sinasadya eh. Pero yun eh. Totoo yung sinabi mo, Ima, na yung naaakusahan ako kasi na-experience ko din naman yun na nang-upstage. Si Laning nang-upstage, si Laning nang-sasapaw, si Laning... Oo, kasi, pero, bakit ko gagawin? I mean, ano naman ikakaano ko, pero ganun po talaga eh, kasi pag nandun na talaga ako, magpa-perform talaga ako. Pero totoo, ganun nga yun, ikaw ganyan yung nakarating sa akin na parang nananapa ka. Ganun eh. Ganun
I think for me din po as a singer, well, this is just me, pero parang I would rather give my best and at the end of the day is yun, give my best than not give my best tas magsisisi pa ako sa performance ko. Kasi parang yun, parang magre-reflect pa rin sa akin. Ako, after performance ko, binabalikan ko po yung mga ginagawa ko. Tas if may mga times din po parang nasasabi ko, I could have done more. So parang yan, dun pumapasok yung sisi. Kesa pag ibigay mo yung lahat, at least I knew I gave it my all. Parang, I think that's how we both are as performers. Parang ganun. Pero hindi naman po to the point na sinasadya namin, asa ko, parang hindi naman eh. Pero we're just doing it for ourselves, but not for parang to have people compare us with. It's not that way.
Last question. Miss Lani, are you still based in the US?
Oh, yes. Sa Las Vegas, doon pa rin po ako nakatira. So, pagkatapos po ng lahat ng mga babalik po ako uli doon para putulin yung mga damo doon sa, sa harapan namin. And then this time, hindi ko na po nagagawa. Kaya kumuha na po ako ng
Martinero.
ng Mexicano to do it for us. Hindi, usually sila talaga yung doon eh. Sila yung usual. Hari sila ng dyan, ng landscaping, ng mga doon.
Pero with the opportunities, like ngayon may The Clash ka and you have 2 concerts. Aside from this, may isa pang with
Ay, opo. Actually, itong darating na linggo, sa 26 po, 55th anniversary po ng Philippine Madrigal Singers. And yung show na yon din, yung kumbaga i-feature nila yung may birthday, 50th naman birthday nung kanilang conductor na si Mark. So, yun sa Sunday. And then sa Saturday naman, September 1, ang anniversary naman ng Manila Philharmonic Orchestra. So, yun po. Guest lang naman ako.
Hindi niyo po ba naisip na parang to stay longer or dito na rin?
Stay longer. Alam mo ba kung kailan ako nandito? June 16. Ito na po yung pinakamatagal ko na stay dito sa Pilipinas na 4 months. 4 months. Oh, ha?
Straight po.
Na straight, oo. 4 months na straight since June 16. Kaya pag uwi ko po doon sa Vegas, college na yung mga apo ko. Oo, so, ayun lang talaga ang mahirap talaga. Akala ko noon nung lumaki na yung mga anak ko, hindi ko, at least malalaki na sila, hindi ko na masyadong mamimiss. Yung pala, hindi. Meron pa akong bagong mamimiss yung mga anak nila. So, yun lang.
Thank you.
One last question.
Hi, my name is Erica Kane with Manila Scope magazine.
Hello.
I will not try to ask you a question in Tagalog because I don't think you would be able to understand. I I speak just poor Tagalog. But I'm originally from the United States, but I live here in Manila now, and I know you've been singing in Las Vegas. And the first is just a general question. In the United States, we are amazed at great singers. When we see a great singer, everybody is just like, that's the most amazing thing. Now here in the Philippines, there are amazing singers, literally. There's one in every household in the entire country. I walk through the grocery store and the guy demonstrating the karaoke machine is an absolutely amazing singer. Why do you think that is? The Philippines is just full of just incredible talent.
I guess we can address that the same question to, to African American who lives in the U.S. How come they have this? Whenever they sing, they have this certain soul in their singing. Diba? Somehow it's already embedded. It's already in their DNA. Whenever they sing that way. So I guess it's pretty much the same with us. Now, in every corner, there's a singer in us. I guess it is just probably what we have gone through in our lives. Pretty much the same with the African American. We have gone through. If we're just going to go back sa history. We've gone through a lot of struggles in life and difficulties. We've been we've been colonized by what? 4, 5 different countries: Japan, American, a little bit of British, mga British, and then Spain. Pinakamahaba ang Spain, and then probably we all know our experiences with all of our mga colonizers. So I guess we just lumalabas lahat yung emotions and all of our feelings through our singing. I guess that's the answer I can think of. And maybe because we were colonized by 5 different countries or 5 different lahi. Nalahian tayo ng iba't ibang mga culture at iba't ibang mga race. So I guess hanggang sa na-develop na natin yung iba't ibang talents from different races. I guess that's the only thing I can think of.
Thanks. When you're out touring, this just kind of leads up to that question. When you're out touring around the world, singing in different audiences, like in the United States and all around the place, and then you come back to the Philippines, is there a big difference between performing for the audience, say in Las Vegas, and then coming back and performing for Filipinos?
Well, for one, when I used to do my shows in Las Vegas, most of our audience would be tourists. Most of them were, of course, whites, and a few of Asians. And I can definitely see the difference. White people, they're very, very easy to please, and the minute that they see you and they think that you are good, they would definitely give you the standing ovation.
We're easily amazed.
No, but it is really something good, because you will feel that you are loved, because they would clap for you, they would holler, and then they would just stand up and give you the praises. And yes, they're very receptive. They're very easily to please. And well, to compare with Filipinos, maybe only because probably we're a little shy, we're a little coy, and we're not that what do you call that, expressive. But I'm telling you, we love music. We appreciate music. We appreciate whoever we see performing on stage. It's just that it's not the same as, you know, as Americans. We're just a little shy.
We're an easy audience.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, Sir Rodney, for a few words.
Okay, with that, we close the question Q&A. Then you can break up into groups already and take pictures. Is that okay? Okay pa kayo? Nakakain na ba kayo? Hindi pa? Yeah, all right, so I guess we can, yeah. Alwin, are you here? Maybe Alwin knows how to. Sige, mag-break up na tayo into, you can now do one-on-one. Sige, picture muna, maybe the two of you.
Bye guys.